So this has been my go-to curly hair hairstyle that I've been doing lately. I love it because I can do it the night before and it'll last me like 2 or 3 days. So I'm into it. It's really super easy because I'm somebody who doesn't like to spend a whole lot of time on my hair. So basically you just want to brush it out, and something I learned is put your hair half up and kind of follow your cheekbones up, and that'll just kind of give you a natural way of how your hair will lay. But it doesn't have to be too precise, which is something I love about this. So I'm going to use the High Curling Iron, and I know you guys are probably like, beach waves curling iron, kind of unheard of. I know wands are big, but this one goes up to 450 and it protects your hair, so I really like it. It makes your hair nice and shiny. A lot of different wands and curling irons, stuff like that, they can do a lot of damage if they have like PFOAs in it, different things like that. So I like that this one keeps my hair nice and healthy. So what I do is like a lazy curl is what I call it, and I kind of just wrap it. Make sure that it's wrapped away from your face and your curling iron is sticking down, and you'll kind of get this lazy curl that's more curled kind of in the middle towards the end. But then I leave about a ½ inch on the end hanging out because I want to keep them a little bit straighter, because I want these to be more of a laid back kind of everyday type of curl. So it's really easy, and I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because I literally do the same thing on the whole side of the head. And make sure you grab little pieces. And so what I do is I'll grab little pieces here, and then I'll grab some bigger pieces there, because you don't want it to look so precise. You just want it to look really laid back, wind blown every day. So this is kind of what it's going to look like, a bunch of lazy curls. And I let the curls sit while I do the rest of my hair, because at the end, once the heat has gone down and they've really set, that's when I'm going to run my fingers through it. So again, I'm going to do the same thing with this little section of hair. Always make sure that your curling iron is, upside down, and you're doing the curls to the back of your face, like away from your face. So again, my hair, I think this was like 2-day-old hair, because I don't wash my hair every day because I have drier hair. So I try to get as much oils as I can to keep it nice and shiny. So I do something a little bit different at the front. This is where I wrap it the same way, but then you're going to see me kind of curl it down almost like I'm doing a ribbon, like you're stretching a ribbon. I'm going to show you again. I'll do it again in like real time. But it's super easy. You're just wrapping it the exact same way, and then you're just going to start pulling your curling iron down a little bit, and this is going to give you even more of that lazy curl. I like it a little bit more lazier in the front, just because I don't want it too curly towards the front, because I kind of like to mess with my hair with my hands. See how it just lays a little bit differently in the front? I don't know. I feel like it just looks better that way. I like it more curlier in the back. So then I'm going to take a little Monet hairspray. This is my favorite because it's flexible. I don't like when hairsprays feel like concrete and then it's not movable. So the reason I love using the curling iron is because then I can go in and then I can straighten the ends if anything got too curly. Because again, I want it curly, but I want it a little bit messy and chill too. So that's where this comes in handy. And also, I like that the top of it, you can't really burn your fingers because it has that big plasticky thing on it. And I'm going to tell you, I've burned my fingers so many times with wands. That's why I don't fuck with wands. So here's my finished look. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope you like it. This is my go-to. This is what I've been doing recently, and a lot of times you'll see me. Sometimes I'll tease it just for a little bit bigger of hair, but I normally don't do that. But if you do want a little bit more fullness in your hair, you can always tease it a little bit and spray it and go. So it's totally up to you to play with it. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you soon.